Welcome to Spit That Sauce podcast, where you know what it is, so you ain't gotta ask. Where we discuss sports, entertainment, and everything in between. I am Jamar.
I'm Vince.
CGA.
What's up, peeps?
Hey, well, welcome back. Don't act shy. Welcome back to the sauce. We are here, folks, on this lovely Wednesday in March.
Yes.
Things are warming up a little bit out here in Minnesota. Got snow today, but it all melted today. So it seems like it started. It's one of those. It's one of these. It's one of these things. Like it's in between.
It's a tease.
It's happening. It's happening. You know. It's slowly. I should say. It's slowly kind of coming down where it's like the temperature will go down because it was cold.
Right.
But then, you know, it spikes up a little bit and go down. Like it's not just consistently cold now. So I think April they still gonna hit us with a bunch of snow like stupid.
Man,
like it's gonna be, you know how they do. You know how they do, man.
Don't say that.
It's gonna be one of those 6 inches of snow days, and then it's gonna be gone. But we almost out of the week of snow, man. I think Minnesota's tired of ice. In more ways than one, Minnesota is tired of ice.
We're tired of ice and ice.
Yeah.
How you been, brother?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good, man. The weekend is almost up on us. It is hump day. Get your hump on with Spit That Sauce. We got some good topics today, man. We're gonna get into a little NFL updates, a little NBA updates. And then my man is coming to you with a little bit of in between. Then we're going to wrap things up with your chance to win a prize. Nobody ain't won a prize yet. All those movie heads out there, we're giving good concepts to good movies. All you have to do to participate is tune in, which if you tuned in, you can win. And what we do is that we give you a concept. We give you a movie, a little clip of a movie. You name the movie, the actor, and the year, and you win. It's very simple, very simple. But I don't know if there's any movie heads out there tuning in, but we're trying to get y'all to come in. Tell your mama, tell your friend, tell your daddy, tell your auntie to tune in, to your boys and your DJ back there spinning, doing his thing back there. Tune in. We're doing big things. We're trying to move along. We would love for you guys to, subscribe to the channel, tell your people about the channel. And we're trying to grow this thing, and let's grow it with you. We're trying to grow with you. Brother?
Yes, sir. All right. Guess we'll dive right in.
Yeah.
Man. A lot going on.
Tell me.
So I guess once again, we're gonna get into NBA, but couple chess pieces moving around in the NFL that I've noticed. Where to start?
Free agency is upon us, peeps.
I'll start with the biggest one that surprised me. My man from the Seahawks, Super Bowl champ Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's going on?
He gets traded to the
win a chip
to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And right after winning the chip,
win a chip and then he's up out of there.
Why not? Sometimes I don't understand those. I'm like, why not just?
Money. Very
money.
Simple. Mathematics.
Oh man,
they would rather add than subtract, brother.
Yeah,
everybody wants to add instead of subtract.
And then they get rid of Kansas City, trades off Pacheco.
Yeah, they got rid of Pacheco.
I was like, okay,
I was surprised.
Yeah, me too. He mad running. He a mad runner. He be running mad. You know what I'm saying? So they get rid of Pacheco. I'm like, okay, okay. So you're gonna see. I think they trying to sauce the Kansas City. They trying to sauce Kansas City back up.
Right.
You know, because with Mahomes and all that,
right,
and Travis Kelce, like they're not trying to go. Yeah, they sitting around plotting.
Right.
That's what they doing. You gotta watch them boys. I already know.
Yep.
So I was a little bit surprised to see that. What else?
It'd be interesting to see how Patrick Mahomes comes back off of that really serious injury. See if he comes back, still making moves and moving and have the mobility that he had before his injury. That's going to be really interesting. And Travis Kelce back at it with him. So then now you already know we got more who.
Oh man, we get to see more Taylor.
More Taylor Swift.
That's funny.
It is what it is.
Right. And then I guess minor note, my man Teddy Bridgewater gets signed by the Lions.
What?
From Buccaneers. He goes to the Lions too. So I'm like, the Lions, Detroit's just like
what?
This Detroit, I'm just interested because Detroit, they get close, then the playoffs, they get close, and then it just doesn't happen. So I'm thinking like, what's the management staff strategy here? They're just like, it seems good, but we're just not there. So let me move this piece. Let me bring in Teddy. No,
he's just back up.
Yeah, he just back up. But I'm glad Teddy is just still in the league doing his thing, man.
Yeah, Teddy's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy, right?
I'm glad to see that he's still collecting those checks, brother. Anything, you still gonna collect those checks.
Yeah.
Have at it. They did lose Montgomery though.
Yeah.
But
they gained Pacheco.
They gained Pacheco, but
so I'm like, okay.
Montgomery is.
Yeah, I know. Do you feel like that's a good trade or not?
I think Montgomery is a better player. To me, he's a better runner, a better player.
Yeah.
More consistent.
I agree. I feel like he's more consistent in his yards.
So Detroit don't have that. It's yet to be proven. Did they have that? That tandem that they had, that both of those backs getting 1,000 yards, and it's going to be interesting to see how things develop when it comes down to Detroit and their running game.
Okay,
we're going to see if it was an add-on or if they're going to take a big hit.
Yeah, and then interesting. I know I mentioned it a couple shows ago. So my man Tua, he's done in Miami. And he's in Atlanta.
Yep.
Oh, I saw a meme that was messed up. They said Tua's got a new helmet, and he had a big dumb helmet to protect against which we was mentioning last time about his concussion. I'm like, come on, y'all, like trying to, so he's in Atlanta, or he's going to Atlanta. Kirk Cousins is out of Atlanta.
That's right.
I don't know where he's gonna land.
Pittsburgh could be a landing spot for Kirk Cousins. If I'm betting on that, I'm thinking that Aaron Rodgers won't.
You don't think he's going to return? I don't
think he's going to return.
It's still in the wind.
I think Aaron Rodgers is looking to play elsewhere. I really think that Aaron Rodgers would want to come to the Vikings, but I don't think the Vikings want Aaron Rodgers to play for them at this particular time in his career.
To tell you the truth, there's the right because of the Green Bay rivalry.
Yeah,
come on, like Vikings always seem like
Brett Favre.
You get Brett Favre, then they resent Brett Favre for it, and then you get Rodgers, and they gonna resent you probably don't want to go down that path.
Yeah,
and then from a play perspective, from an O-line perspective, Rodgers ain't gonna have no protection. They're gonna walk through the line and slap that man. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vikings. I love them, but it's just like I don't like.
They got a pretty good offensive line.
They don't protect the quarterback enough, I think, because you saw McCarthy struggle when he had to do rushes.
McCarthy was holding on to the ball too long.
But then again, you replace McCarthy, who can run if he needs to. He's holding on to, but he can run and move. Rodgers not gonna have that same mobility. He doesn't need it because he's that sharp. But if you look at the Green Bay O-line, look how much room or how much time Jordan Love had in the pocket.
Not enough. Not enough because they sure didn't go.
Yeah, but they got farther than the Vikings did. That's all I'm saying. And I don't like that. I don't want them to go far, but I'm just saying,
because of the offensive line, it was quarterback play. We had the worst quarterback play in the NFL last year. So
I doubt Rodgers comes here. That'd be interesting to see.
That would be interesting too.
I thought they were going to give Geno a real consideration.
Kyler Murray is the front runner for the Minnesota Vikings. at this point. Arizona released him earlier today.
Yeah.
Today is the start of negotiations. He couldn't negotiate with the Vikings just yet because technically the free agency started today at noon at 12 o'clock. So I'm thinking that we'll probably get a update any minute now that Kyler Murray has agreed to a contract with the Vikings, which makes that very interesting. A guy that was pretty good, you know, he can't stay healthy for some reason, but he has a lot of upside. You know, Kyler Murray was a number 1 pick 4 years ago or so, 4 or 5 years ago. So, I mean, he's still young. He's just 26, 27 years old. He's still got a lot of football in him. He's going to push McCarthy. He's gonna push McCarthy. So we're going to figure that out. We'll see. We'll see. I think Kyler Murray coming to Minnesota with Hawkinson, with Addison,
Jefferson.
And with Jefferson. I think that would be a good matchup, man. I think that Minnesota might be able to repeat what they did 2 years ago.
I mean, if Minnesota can keep the pocket in sustainable shape where he can operate in. Now, he can run, which I like. He can move and run to the touchdown.
Right.
But if they let Kyler work some of that Murray magic and he can operate in the pocket, he's got the targets. The targets are out there. You got Jefferson over there, so-and-so over there. He's got the targets, which any quarterback would love to come into. You got a great stadium, a great fan base, and you got
great defense,
the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah.
You know, any quarterback want to come into that. And I think that's where, to your point, the pressure is on JJ McCarthy. Like I said, I gave him a pass that first season or second season because it was like his first season, even though it wasn't as great. Now, this right here, remember this right here, this season?
No.
This has to be either make or break. Right. It has to be. I'm saying like
happen.
Now,
it's not
I'm not saying it's going to happen or not happen, but I'm saying that this season, there's no more passes. He don't get no more passes this season.
No, you're not understanding.
That's my point.
What I'm saying is that he's not going to be in the position to start. If Kyler Murray comes here, Kyler Murray is starting.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
I understand that.
So he will be backup for another year or two.
I understand that.
If Kyler Murray comes here, which everybody is participating, expecting Kyler Murray to sign with the Minnesota Vikings. Kyler Murray comes here and teams up with the Minnesota Vikings. That says a lot about a quarterback that you draft 2 years ago, number 10.
He was
number
like,
10,
like 10ish, something around there.
He was the 10th,
8, 10, something like that.
Overall pick,
somewhere around there. Yeah,
from Michigan, won a championship.
Mm-hmm.
But from the smallest sample that we've seen, you know, the one of the things that Minnesota is also looking at is not just his production on the field, but how he cannot stay on the field for a whole season. He's been hurt he's been hurt both seasons since he's been into the league. He hasn't finished. He's only played 12 games. Let that sink in. He's only played 12 games in 2 years. That's a problem.
Yeah, no, I understand that. What I'm saying is, if this Murray magic doesn't come in, all I'm saying is, no matter what happens for JJ,
right?
This is the point where this is the year, whether he comes on backup or not. This is the year where he has to show up.
Yeah,
and stay in the show. Stay in the damn show if you get in there. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna happen or not happen, but I'm saying like all my passes are gone. I'm not gonna say rookie and none of that ish anymore. Like it's like, all right, you know, if you back up, you back up. Cool. Stay healthy, because once again, Kyler's good when he's healthy, but if his ankles start, you know what I mean, then we gonna need JJ. If he's back up, we gonna need you ready to go and sharp, right? So if Vikings get Murray, I'd expect him to start, and I would want to see that anyway. I'd be sitting there waiting for him to start.
Yeah.
But then if something happens and they don't, Hey, you know how the Vikings are about drafting and quarterbacks? That's why I'm not 100% sure if they're going to get Murray or not, because you know how Vikings can be with quarterbacks. They learned a hard lesson this year. So we'll see. I think it'll be interesting to see. But I think go ahead and throw Kyler in there. Just give Minnesota a quarterback that's going to actually really own that position. Right? Because how many great wide receivers, tight ends, everything else, it's just the quarterback position just seems to just kind of just not stay where we wanted at. But all right, we're not gonna go too much on that. I'll mention some notable trades too that are kind of with different teams. My man Mike Evans from the Buccaneers, he's gonna go in San Francisco.
Yep, that's I
thought that was okay.
That's okay. That's a good fit.
Cool little fresh.
They lost their other Deebo Samuel left.
Deebo Samuel left
a year ago, and then Ayuk is leaving. I think he won't be back. So I get it. They need Mike Evans. He's a little long in the tooth, but he's still productive. He's 33 years old.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, 32 or 33 years old. Still productive, still good, still can win on one-on-ones. Still got a little speed to him that he can, get deep. He's a Hall of Famer. There's nothing else more to be said about it. He's a Hall of Famer, and we'll see what he can do in hooking up with San Francisco.
Yep. So I think that was a good trade for them.
A lot of people got traded.
Let's see. Do I have anybody else I was kind of concerned about? That weird this Max Crosby thing.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to be going from the Raiders to the Ravens,
right? And
now it hasn't happened, or it doesn't happen,
right?
What's your thoughts about that? So what did happen? Because I had to learn from you. So why isn't he not going to the Ravens?
Well, apparently he flew in the other day. We all know that he tore his meniscus, and that's a pretty serious injury. And he waited to have surgery. Had the surgery. The doctor said he had surgery. Surgery went well. And now, so they're just waiting for him to recover. So he goes into Baltimore, and Baltimore have their own doctors, and
they got the whole.
They do a physical on him, and it hasn't came out just yet exactly what particulars were for them to not want to go through with the deal. But they looked at the X-rays, and they talked to the doctors. Or the doc, and somehow the doctors told the Baltimore Ravens that it may be a possibility that he might not be the same player.
Okay.
Damn.
That might could be it. We don't know. I'm just speaking. I don't know for sure. I'm quite sure the reports have come out but what we are hearing is that Baltimore didn't want to give up 2 first-round draft choices.
Hell no.
For somebody that they don't know that if it's gonna, how long it's gonna take for him to fully heal, how long, because he's not really a young player. Yeah. He's been in the league for some years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they don't know if he's got 1 year in him, 2 years in him. It's just too rich for them, and so they backed out of that deal because nothing was sealed on Monday. They had to wait until Wednesday for everything to be official, and they backed out of it. And it's unusual for a team to back out. After the other teams made decisions and were signing players. And anticipating that they will get those draft choices, and now they don't have that. The Raiders got to take him back, and that's a $30 million salary cap hit on the Raiders. That $30 million is still on their books, and they still have to find a situation where they sign the rest of the players that they already committed to. So that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. And then Baltimore, you tell them Baltimore turns around and picks up the defensive end from
from the
Cincinnati.
From Cincinnati.
Henderson.
Yeah.
And I think they gave him 130 something, over 100 and something million over the course of, I don't know what the particulars are. I guess that'll come out soon, but Baltimore did get their pass rusher. They got a younger guy that's pretty productive. He's pretty good.
Okay.
And they backed out of one deal and then signed another deal.
Yeah, I guess that's the football business. Very interesting. I still wouldn't have gave up no 2 first draft picks for no damn. I don't blame I think Baltimore's organization has always been a little funny. Like, you remember that time where they didn't want to really give Lamar his let's just say just due. Yeah. I don't know if y'all remember that. Y'all remember there was going back and forth on whether he was worth it or not. It was like, you crazy?
Right.
So shout out to him. So I think Baltimore's always been a little finicky and funny like that. But at the same time, this was smart. I don't blame him for that.
Right.
Another thing I forgot to mention too is the Texans, since they get Montgomery from the Lions, that's a nice little. Because the defense, obviously, and y'all can see the episodes. If I can rewind the episodes back, this man was raving about the Texas defense, which is nice. So now they got a kind of a kicking offense. Yeah. Makes me wonder, like, all right, are we gonna see a Texas? Like, are we gonna see these Texans roll? Like,
if that defense.
So I like that trade
last year. That's gonna be a really good.
Right,
man.
So I like that trade. That's probably one of my favorite trades for now, y'all. That's a lot of football. Y'all sorry.
Football.
Should we jump into basketball? Because there's a lot there too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, first off,
with the basketball.
Where do I start? Do I start with the standings or do I start with the top stories? First off,
Lakers beat the Timberwolves. That's what you want to start with.
Don't worry, I was waiting on it. But no, I was gonna start with the SGA. This man tied Wilt for the most consecutive 20-point games, I think it was. Sorry. Right. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, the most consecutive 20-point games. And I saw that game. Right. And I saw that game and I'm just like, the Thunder's still thundering, man. And they did that to the Nuggets too. The Thunder is still thundering. They're still gonna be hard to beat in the West, man. SGA. Them boys is, oh man. Yeah, the Thunder is still the Thunder. So I think how do I put this? How the Nuggets are probably annoying to the Timberwolves to a degree. How the Nuggets are annoying because you got to really get them out of there. Lakers. I think the Thunder is gonna be like that to whoever. They're just not gonna go out easy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So shout out to SGA for that.
I believe that.
Right. Yeah. And so we can start with the conference standings. So obviously we'll start in the West. OKC still at the top with 51 wins. You still got San Antonio in 2, and Houston is still holding at 3, but barely because Houston's got 40 wins and 24 losses.
They can change tonight if Houston loses tonight. I know Minnesota wins. Minnesota goes back to the number 3 spot.
Yeah,
it's real that all those from 4 all the way down to 6. It's only a game and a half that separates them in the West.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just letting you know that any given day you can rise up or you can fall down.
Right.
So
they're too close. Like right now for the Lakers and Minnesota, both have 40 wins and 25 losses. Right now. So Lakers are sitting at number 4, Minnesota at number 5, Denver still at 39 wins. So it's all these 3 kind of, and Luka been balling like usual.
Okay.
As you guys know. Just a side note too, Luka's going through some allegedly going through a little bit of problems outside of the court because he's fighting for custody for both his daughters right now.
Yeah.
So that can distract you, I guess, on the court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to deal with life, and y'all ever go to work and think about some stuff that's happening in personal life, and you try to get it off your mind, and you deal with work.
Right.
Probably like that for the players too, man. So it's like, yeah. So we hope that Luka, hopefully everything works out, because I guess that can affect your work. Like if I don't feel like shooting, and I don't feel like working today. Oh, Luka's gonna take the three. Like, pass the ball, man. No, y'all go ahead and shoot. Like if I'm feeling some type of way, right? So hope they figure that out.
Right.
So Minnesota against Lakers.
Yeah, that was just a terrible game. Minnesota has put up 2 terrible games after winning 5 or 6 in a row. They just couldn't shoot the ball. Anthony Edwards just had a bad shooting night. Everybody had a bad shooting night. And, and over the course of the, 80 some odd games, I suppose that some nights you're going to have it and some nights you're not going to have it. That's just how it works. And so, they play again tonight. They play the Clippers, who are really feisty. It's going to be interesting to see, if Kawhi Leonard comes to play and the Timberwolves are not playing their best ball, they'll get beat again tonight. So I think a lot of it has to do with the coaching and getting them boys prepared. I don't know how, Finchy is getting those boys prepared, but some nights they're on go and some nights they're just on no.
Right.
I don't know.
I think that's kind of regular season vibes, I guess.
Yeah.
But we're in March now, y'all. So as we start
March Madness,
they
creeping
could be
closer. Losing on purpose too, though. Seeding.
Right.
No one wants to be in the OKC bracket.
Yeah. Nobody wants to face OKC first.
Yeah. They don't want
nothing
to
do
bracket.
with them.
They'll meet them in the final.
Don't want to face
Western
the champs that quick.
So
because once you get the champion out of there, you can beat anybody. You know what I mean? But you want that to be the first test, or you want to warm up?
Warm up.
So somebody got to play them.
Right. Right.
But moving on to the East, it's same thing as y'all as last week, pretty much, as far as I'm concerned. Detroit, Boston, and New York, and then you got Cleveland. 1, 2, 3, 4 spot. Detroit still,
your boy
46
is back.
wins.
Your boy's back.
Yeah, we talking about Tatum.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, I saw that. That's right.
Yeah, Tatum's back, and it's been 3 games, 2 games, or 3 games so far, and he's been looking pretty good. It was a crazy situation yesterday with Denver when your boy got threw out the game with those technical fouls. Jaylen Brown got threw out. Went after a referee. They had to hold him back. He went after the referee, and I can tell you this.
Yeah, he was probably upset about some stuff.
What you think the referees be saying? You lost, boy. Like he can swoop. He can whisper some to you, and you wouldn't know nothing.
Yeah. It's a little. I don't know, man.
Ain't your fat boy?
Yeah.
Like
no,
it's a little. It could be a little dicey, man. It could be a little.
It's because think about it. You're in the middle of the court. The crowd is loud, and you in the and you're in the stadium. Somebody or on the court, somebody. He can just walk by. How you doing there, boy? Or this ain't your fat boy.
Oklahoma,
real quick in your ear and walk past.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oklahoma.
Man, he crazy.
Oklahoma.
Like what?
Oklahoma has a tendency to. Denver and Oklahoma. I hate to see my teams go there because it's gonna be some diced up stuff going on. I mean,
with the refs,
with the refs, it's gonna be diced up. Mm-hmm. So those two places are really, really tough to play in because you're fighting the team and then you're fighting the team.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I know. Yep. I already know. And then all right, y'all. I know y'all been waiting on it. Number 6 in the East right now, Miami Heat.
Yeah.
As you guys probably learned last night,
Kobe's record is gone.
So, bam.
Gotta get
just etched his name in the NBA history books by having an 83-point game Wilt Chamberlain obviously having the top score, which is 100 points in the game.
Crazy work.
And Kobe at the number 3 spot now with 81 points. And congrats to Bam for pulling that off. There is some criticism I've heard out there. I don't know if you've heard it.
No.
Even on a couple different podcasts that I've heard. I even heard allegedly the rapper Cameron, shout out to Cam. He even said he's pretty much, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said that 83 points was garbage because he said half of them were free throws.
Yeah.
People are still saying like, hey, 83. They said 83 points is 83 points, but he's like half of them were free throws. So he's just like, it don't hit. So people are pretty much saying the internet is saying, like, part of the internet, I should say, is divided and saying, it don't hit like Kobe's 81.
Bull.
So this is where y'all let us know what y'all think.
All right.
Yep.
Like, obviously, we didn't expect Bam Adebayo out of any players to be sitting next, number 2 to Wilt Chamberlain for the most points scored in the game, right?
Bam can ball.
And Bam did that, man. So it's very interesting conversation. I think for me, I did see that Kobe 81 point game, and the criticism on if we flip this and play, I'm not gonna say play Bam's advocate. Some are out there saying that, like, well, Jamar, when it comes to the Kobe game, he just didn't pass the damn ball. So of course you're gonna get 80 something points. You ain't passing to nobody.
Oh, he was greedy.
Right. So they're saying that it was that, as compared to they say Bam,
he was hot. He was just hot that night. Yeah,
as compared to them saying, well, Bam, 43 points, like half of them was half of his points were free throws. And they said, he was making some of them fouls happen by forcing to get the offensive foul, things like that. So there's criticism on both sides, but rest in peace to Kobe. You know what I mean? I would never, obviously, none of us would ever disrespect Kobe, man. Me growing up in LA, all I knew was Kobe, man. I don't even remember him starting on the Hornets or nothing like that. It was all about Kobe on the Lakers. So shout out to Kobe. And one might ask, well, Jamar, does that mean that you're biased? Yeah, I'm probably going to be biased. So I'm not going to tell you my opinion on the 83 from Bam and the 81 from Kobe. But either way, Bam did it in a game and he got 83. Why not, brother? Celebrate that and keep that. You know what I mean? I'll just leave that right there. Now, obviously, I'm gonna assume that Laker fans as well as me are gonna think that Kobe's 81 is still stronger because it doesn't have all of the foul shots, meaning a lot of his shots he had to compete for rather than sit at the line and shoot. Now you still got to make those shots at the line, and that's some may say that that's easier than going around defenders and shooting. But either way, any player, even LeBron James, ain't got 83. You see, would you come to that same defense? If it was LeBron James. So I'm glad that someone like Bam. At first, I didn't know if I was reading it right. I was like, wait, Bam Adebayo? And he got 83. So I'm like, congratulations to the brother. Hey. All right.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So I saw that getting tossed around the internet. Still going on. You guys comment. Obviously, you're part of the family. You're part of the Spit That Sauce family. Let us know what you think. That was really interesting.
Yeah.
Man. Let's see what else we got. Oh, can we take a segue, y'all? I don't know if y'all see this. And you don't know this, brother, but so our sister Carissa Shields.
Yeah.
Oh, you already know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
What happened? What's up?
She said that she can beat
Rolly. Yeah.
In a match.
Yeah, she could take down Rolly with the right camp.
And she was on, Shannon Sharp fired back at her and said that
allegedly
you're not doing that.
Yeah. In other words, allegedly, like in paraphrasing, you're not doing it. Here's my thing. I'm not here to argue this men versus women thing, but I think I'm gonna give credit to Clarissa Shields because she's so great and so dominant. She's looking to fight niggas like now, she ain't got nobody else to fight. So I get it. Just gets a little boring, Why she picked Rolly out of all people? I don't know why she picked Rolly. And here's the thing. Rolly, he's Rolly. You know, I think he a little weird when he box, but you know, he makes that. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he'll hit you, and he did beat Ryan.
That's how he sound.
That's how he sound. That's why it's funny. What the hell was that?
But I bet you them punches hurt.
Yeah, but them punches hurt. He beat Ryan in New York, right?
Yeah. Punches hurt.
So I'm just like, you know, I think
he hits hard.
Right. I think Carissa's, like, I respect her that she's saying that, but it's like, we can't take none of that serious. Rolly will hurt her, bro.
Yeah.
Rolly will hurt her. Like, what do you? But you know, she's bored. She's probably bored. She want to fight. You know, she's like, I'll fight whoever. I get it. And here's the thing. Right. Let's say in an alternate crazy universe, Rolly's like, all right, let's box then. If you a male fighter and you're facing a female fighter, you can't win.
Do it.
Here's the thing. Don't do it. But you can't win no matter what. Why? Because if you win, they're like, oh, you beating up on a woman.
Yeah.
And then if you lose, you the first male boxer to lose to a woman boxer. Do you want to be that nigga? Do you want to be that nigga? No. I would want to be that. You don't want to be that. No. You know what I mean? So it will never happen because it's a lose-lose situation for any like boxer. It's cool to think about, I guess.
It wouldn't make any sense for.
Of course it wouldn't.
He's a 3-time world champion.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
My man Rolly.
Yeah, sister, we understand, sister, that you're really good and we support you.
Yes,
you're an all-time great in your era.
She's like, I'm trying to be greater.
Yeah.
And but saying that you can be a 3-time world champion slugger, that's not happening.
Now, in her defense, she did say she has more skills than him and all of that. But it's like, you're not gonna be able to take a hit like that. Like, I'm not a biologist here, but males tend to have more or harder bone density. So he's just gonna hit harder because he is harder. Do you know what I'm saying?
That would be like women's football.
Sure.
Oh, I could play in the NFL. Well, suit up. Get on out there and just let them throw you the ball and catch it.
Yeah, it could get a little rough.
Yeah, bro.
But I think she just needs some competition. Like, somebody need to go up or go down.
I guess the true competition, maybe she should go back to the UFC because there's a lot of women in there.
Oh, yeah, she can.
You know,
I don't think that's what she wants.
But I know she had
because she can't. Yeah, she did do that. I think she did
a little. I mean, there's a lot of women that be fighting up in there.
Yeah, I know it ain't a different ball game a little bit because you be wanting to be locked in doing this chess match of boxing. But wait a minute. It's a mother that just kicked you in the face.
Yeah, see,
there ain't it's too many different. You know, that's why you got to respect the UFC. It's too much. It's different dynamics going on here.
Yeah.
So technique.
Yeah.
Style.
Rear naked chokes, submissions.
Yeah, all that
ain't got nothing to do with standing up and boxing.
But,
maybe that's the way. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how she pushes herself to challenges herself. You know.
Yeah.
With dealing with that, she's already experienced it once. So,
and she what did she say?
She won that fight, didn't she?
I think so.
Won that fight
a long time ago. And then she spars. You know, she mentions that I think previously she mentioned that she spars with like dudes. Right, so she spars with dudes, so she probably feels like, you know, I could take this or I could take Rolly, but I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, that's not even.
Sister, somebody in your camp then told you wrong.
Oh,
if you're thinking that you can be the 3-time world champion, even at $150, and you $180, your punches are not his punches.
Yeah,
your skill could be, but when he connects,
connect the dots now.
That would be wrong. I wouldn't want to see something like that. And I hope that they never sanction a female fighter fighting a male professional fighter. that's just not gonna work out good.
Right. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. Let's see what happens with that. Oh man, I guess we got to go into where sports meets in between. You're like, well, Jamar, what you mean by that? So right now on the internet, a couple rumors going around, and I guess we got to address them because we the show. This that sauce, and this is saucy, I guess, for some of y'all. So my man Dak Prescott on the Cowboys, right? You know him. Okay. You know, he just got a $240 million contract extension.
Sure did.
Right on the Cowboys, which is great for him, man. Yeah, Jerry, you know, he a hard slave master, but he'll whip out that money when he need to, and I appreciate that.
Right.
I'm playing. But outside of football, my man Dak Prescott was gonna get married, and he called off the wedding, or they called off the wedding. And the rumor about that is they called off the wedding because she refused to sign a prenup. Right. One rumor is that you know, Dak cheated, and then but it seems like the more prevalent rumor is that she didn't want to sign that prenup. Which prompts another question in another subject area.
Right.
If she's not signing that prenup, should she sign that prenup? Should she not sign that prenup?
Well, at this particular point, be honest with you.
With that new contract.
That's
it, please.
It don't.
She better get her ass on the field.
What would Rock say? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what she.
They got kids together, man. I mean,
yeah,
he gonna end up paying anyway. They got kids. They got multiple kids. They ain't got just one kid. They got multiple kids together. So signing the prenup ain't gonna make a difference. Dak, you done already took the cookies.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You done already took the cookies, brother. You are stuck with her for life. For life, bro. And she gonna get paid either way. Child support or your credit card.
Yeah.
To me, you know, you should have thought about that before you took the cookies. She got you already. I don't understand. She's already got you, bro. You got kids together.
Because of the kids, she got you, and I believe it's two daughters. Yeah, two young daughters.
Yeah, you already.
It's a done deal.
It's already a done deal, man. She already set out to do whatever she set out to do. If that's what she set out to do, allegedly set out to do, it's mission accomplished.
Well, I guess if he does have to pay child support, he don't have to do so with half his fortune. I don't know what you half his fortune, because maybe they did the numbers and it came back where it's just like, check this out. The lawyer was like, check this out. Check this out, cowboy. No, you know it's one of them country.
You in Texas,
check
boy.
This out, boy. Check this out, boy.
You in Texas,
Let
boy.
me tell you something.
Yeah.
One of them. Check this out, boy. This ain't your fat boy.
Yeah,
let me tell you something.
That's
you're gonna
right.
get on. You're gonna get her to sign a prenup. If she's not gonna sign a prenup, you gonna give it up. All right, one of them type of money.
Okay.
He got one of them Dallas lawyers, right? That's just like, let me tell you something, Dak.
That's right.
You know, spitting, he's smoking inside. Let me tell you something, Dak. It's gonna happen. And they set it out for him.
They're really spitting the sauce to him right about now. They're really spitting the sauce to him.
Because man,
look,
she got half that contract.
Man,
if she did, I don't know, man.
She can demand to say, look, this is the lifestyle that I was living when I was with him. This is the lifestyle I want to maintain for me and my kids. This is what I want for me, and this is what I want for them. You paying either way, brother.
Yeah. It'd be crazy.
You paying either way.
It'd be crazy because I've heard some horror. Seen some horror stories where you get a big mansion, you're married, the kids got a big mansion and all that. You homeless now, but you paying for that mansion. And now that y'all got a kid schedule worked out, you pulling up. You ain't riding a Bentley no more. You got a pretty BMW, all right? You're pulling up now, and you're going to the house that you pay for and everything, man. Y'all done picked out the drapes, the curtains, the lawn people, all of that you paying for, but you don't get to live at. Yes. And then you knock on the door, come on, bring the girls out. And a nigga answers the door. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yes.
Oh, you here to get the nigga wearing your robe? Yes. Oh God.
Yes.
The nigga's wearing your robe, answering the door for the house that you paying for.
For the house that you paid for.
I'm sorry, niggas that press the eject button and won't want to deal with that. They'll be like, you know what? If we did, at least I get to keep half of like. I gotta admit, some of them marriage contracts are brutal as shit and be killing niggas. Yep. Especially if you end up be killing niggas.
Hey.
At least he can still pay, but half of his wealth can still stay. You know, like it's brutal out here. Like
it is brutal. It's brutal. But you know what they say? What they always say?
What's that?
It's going to cost you more. It's gonna cost them, man. It's gonna cost them, man.
Man,
it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It's going to cost him.
Yeah, because you got the kids, and it'd be crazy because not in this particular situation, a gang, but like there's other situations where one person, one mother or somebody else can be getting like $200,000 a month. Like there's no damn kid on the planet that needs all of that money. So you know that part of that 200,000 has to be going. No. You better look on the internet. No. Just give my 2 cents here. I'm just saying that like you can maybe raise a kid and not need 200,000, but to your point, when they have a certain lifestyle,
it depends on
when they have a certain lifestyle, now there becomes this, we want to maintain this lifestyle or that lifestyle. So then it becomes where it's like, how are they divvying this up? Is the 200,000 mostly for the kid and their well-being and everything else? Or is it more about you maintaining in that lifestyle? You know what I mean? Like there's people getting finessed. That's all I'm saying. There's good and bad on both sides, but there's people out there getting finessed. I've seen some things, you know.
Well, he just got finessed.
I think he got out clean.
He got no.
If he would have married,
he got 2 kids.
That's cool.
He gonna pay,
but he ain't gonna do it with half his stuff.
Next week he might be on the radio or on TV next week.
He could be all right
doing the Tyrese.
Oh man, yeah, that's another dude.
He might be doing the Tyrese.
That's another dude. I'm sorry.
If you need some napkins, go ahead and you can afford them. You can afford some good Charmin because you're gonna need that good Charmin to dry them tears up because you got 2 kids with her.
Yeah.
You should have known from the get-go. That should have been one of the first things discussed. Entering into the relationship when you get ready, you're getting ready to get married. You should have discussed that from the get-go.
People could change.
I don't understand.
She could have changed.
I don't understand. No, he changed because money. The people was telling him, hey, she gonna get half.
You think he changed?
I think he did. I think he did. I think he realized the fact that he had signed all that money. And then if he's going to come into that relationship, he's going to have to give up half of that money. But the thing is that he already took the cookies. He got 2 kids with her, 2 girls, and she going to get paid regardless. That lifestyle that she's living now is going to be the same lifestyle that she's going to be living either with him or without him because she already made her mark. He's already got her in his life for life. It's just simple. It's just simple as that. And some people were saying, man, if it was a sister, man, hold on.
Not if it's the sister.
Because I've heard some comments out there talking about if it was a sister wouldn't have never done nothing. A sister would have never. Man, we gonna cut that out right now. Because I'm telling you right now, it don't matter if it's Chinese, black, yellow, white. money is money. And she allowed him to get the cookies early, and she baked 2 of them. It came out, and now she's in position to be taken care of for the rest of her life with Dak Prescott doing it.
If the rest of her life is 18 years, because what happens when them kids turn 18?
Man, look.
I guess she would have had a new husband by hey,
flip
look.
that money, and make that money make money.
Man, which could have been the whole point.
Yeah,
with the way it is out here, which could have been the whole point.
Yeah.
Comment.
I want y'all sisters out there. Y'all think that y'all would have treated him a little different? I want y'all to chime in on there and let me know what y'all think. Social media, let me know what y'all think. Sisters, would you had agreed with the prenup?
Let me ask you something. So if he didn't have those 2 kids yet, like they didn't have no kids yet, is the prenup still reasonable to suggest?
Well,
if he didn't get the cookies, if
he didn't get the cookies, and it was discussed, and if it was discussed, and whatever the agreement was, stick with the agreement.
Okay,
brother.
So stick with the agreement.
Okay. Now, if you said, in order for us to enter into this relationship, you gotta sign these papers, and if she say, I ain't signing no papers, I don't want to sign no papers, well, then you got 2 choices: do it, or get up on out of there. You gotta get. You know what I'm saying? You already evaluated the circumstance of the situation. Yes. Is she marrying you for your money and fame, or do she love you? So love is not even discussed in this situation. Love went right out the door.
It's a business deal.
When that big check came in, it canceled out whatever love it was from the get-go.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're not getting married. Because she does not want to sign the prenup. So if she don't want to sign the prenup, I don't know. I guess she's saying I need to get something out of this because I got to do what I got to do. So sisters, once again, if it was you, would you sign the prenup if it was all about love? You know what I'm saying? If it was all about love, that's why you got to be careful on what you're doing and how you're doing it. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. You'll get burned. You'll get burned real quick.
I try to put myself in that same scenario. Like, Jamar, let's say you're a multi million. Yeah. I got you. That's what we doing. We too late? No, we got time. So I'm a multi millionaire, and meet a nice girl who she got a little something going for herself. She got a little business going. She's got this going. No. We together, we doing simple things. And then, next thing you know, we talking about, getting married, which is cool. Yeah. Right. Now becomes, all right, Ty, you done built this multinational, international, company, and you got millions of dollars. You got a mansion and she's got a modest house, but it doesn't matter, right? So now she's bringing assets and you bringing assets, right?
Right.
Now you're not gonna try to compare apples to apples, right? Because it's just like, well, she got a BMW, you got, something else, things like that, right? So you get to the table and you talk about getting married, and then now it's like, well, Jamar, do you bring up this prenup? And some people are like, well, yeah, because it's more like we leave with what we came with, and whatever we acquire while we're together,
right?
Then we can negotiate. Like, okay, you can keep this, or you can keep the house.
So, in other words, if you start with nothing and then end up with something, then you can say, hey, look. You was with me when I didn't have what I have now. I value that. So if you start with somebody and you both have nothing and then you build something, they're entitled to whatever that was built.
Yeah, during that union.
During that union. Now, if you have already, and this other person that comes to see that all that you have and say, I can get what he have because he already has it. And so those are the relationships that you have to be careful about, because are they with you because of your money and your fame and all those things? Are they with you because of that? Or could it actually be love? Could it be actually, day one? And I call it day one. Day one means that you see somebody and you fall for them, the minute you see them or the time that you spent with them. So you just never know. That's why when you're that caliber of individual that has such an impact on people's lives by the money or the fame, the money that you have. We don't know. I don't know the young lady. I don't know her mentality. I don't know if she was just with him because of the money. But if she was with him for love and say, you know what, I love you and we just gonna be together. It's more to me. Losing you is more than just the value of what you have accomplished and what you have. Right. Obviously, it was not that, because she said, "I'm not signing the prenup."
Yeah,
and fine. So if you don't want to sign the prenup, then we can't be together. Then I guess we can't be together.
And I think that even I've seen there's been celebrity cases, and y'all can look it up. I don't feel like going through it, where even women would have their husbands sign a prenup to protect their assets. So it's not like it's a one-sided thing. I think we get a lot of situations where the men are presenting prenups, and I get it, but you got to remember that there's women who present prenups too, to kind of protect their assets, meaning like, hey, we'll get together. I got all my stuff. We'll get together. Now, if we acquire things together, then we could talk about how we're going to split that. But I get to keep all the stuff I came here with. I came in with a Bentley. I get to keep that same Bentley. Or I came in with this house. I get to keep this. Or I'll sell this house. Me and you get a new house. You know what I mean? This is our house. And then now we could talk about who keeps the house and things like that. But then certain things come into play, like spousal support and things like that are really yanking niggas' chain and killing.
Right.
So it's just interesting where it becomes like a business deal. And I got a couple friends that it's like, they don't even care. They're married, but they don't care about the paperwork. So they're married in terms of, I'm married because me and you jumped over a broom and we said that we married, and they didn't have to sign no paperwork or nothing. There's some people who decide to do that because they feel like it got so toxic. So I'm just on the outside looking, y'all. I'm just observing. I'm not saying it's this. I'm just observing, and I see that. I'm like, oh wow, okay. So it don't seem like it's for everybody.
I tell you what,
but it's interesting to see.
I tell you what, you remember the movie Thin Line?
Yes.
I say this is the updated version of the thin line. It's a thin line between love and money. Bottom line, it's a thin line between love and money. Do you love me for my money, or do you love me? Do you love me because you love me? I mean, it's a thin line. You just really never know, because some people are so good at what they do that they'll fool you every time.
You know what I would do if I was a multi-millionaire?
They'll fool you every time.
I would dress like a regular dude and act like I ain't got nothing. And this sounds crazy, but hear me out. DJ. No. All right. Here's the thing though. Check this out. Y'all see me? Y'all, DJ, check this out. Be a regular dude dressed in regular clothes. And the girl that chooses you anyway. See what I'm saying? Let's say you with her. Let's say I'm with her for like 6 months or a year. And I'm like, I'm sorry, baby, I can't take you to this restaurant. I can't afford that. We can make some tacos, or we can sit on the porch and eat. And she's happy as shit that we sitting on the porch and eating. Then I just break it to her. I'm like, hey, babe, I got to tell you, I know we've been going to these modest restaurants and all that, but I got to tell you, I'm a multinational, multi-millionaire, and I've been living regular. So all the things I've been in, you know what I mean? It's like that gets rewarded. Like, dude, like I think if I'm a dude that I don't know hit the lottery, I'd act like, nope, I'm just me. Because here's my thing: you're gonna see that she like you for you, right?
I got something for her.
You're gonna see that she like you for you, right? Because now money wasn't a thing to start with. To your point,
right?
We started with this, and I didn't have nothing, and then by the way, check this out.
Yeah.
But
that'd
be a cool show.
But technology now.
Yeah.
They're gonna look you up, and you're gonna have that conversation and say what you're gonna say. And she gonna say,
"Well, you gotta have it locked
down." She gonna say, "Nigga, please, I already knew."
Yeah, she gonna catch you at the altar.
I already knew what you got.
As soon as a marriage certificate signed, nigga, I already knew you had it.
I already knew what you got. What do you think I'm with you for in the first place?
You thought you was pulling somebody with Taco Bell?
I was just waiting for you to just say something. I already knew what you got.
Yeah. There's that too.
Technology nowadays, dog, they'll look you up, man. Look you up, look you down, boy. You ain't no running.
Ain't no running from
success. Ain't no running from success. You can't do that nowadays with the technology that they have and these phones that they have. Please. You can forget about it.
Yes, sir. Man. Sorry, y'all. All right. I guess we'll move on to the last segment of the show here.
Get it.
This is Spit That Clip. Now, this is where you open your ears now. Movie heads is pretty simple. You open your ears for this clip that I'm going to play. Now, you need to guess the name of the movie, the year it was created, and the actor or actors in the scene, in the clip. And then you can win a prize. Post it on TikTok, post it on his live. Obviously, if you're watching now, live is going to be the most effective winning, because if you wait,
Facebook, somebody
right here. Somebody on live is going to beat you. See what I'm saying?
That's right.
So play this and you get a prize. This is one of my favorite movies, by the way. I think a hidden gem that people just like forget about. This is one of my favorite movies.
I got my popcorn.
DJ, you ready?
The chips. Go ahead, play it.
Here we go. All right.
How come the only time I get to hold you like this is when you all bloodied and bruised?
Are you coming on to me? Oh, shit. What the fuck was that for?
Because you're an asshole and you shouldn't be making fun of me.
Anything? I don't even think Vince know. Good movie, funny movie. One of my favorite movies.
I know that movie.
You know that movie, my man. All right. So that's two actors that are in there, as you guys heard. So we'll give you all a little bit of about 15 seconds or so. We're watching you on the lives. Go ahead and post that.
Go ahead.
I know that was quick, but yeah, year of the movie, name of the movie, and name of the actors. Real nice, right? Got a little bit of time.
Go ahead. Get it in there. We'll check, after the show, the producers, and we'll check and make sure that if you are the one that answered correctly, you will get the prize. We'll let you know how you can receive and how you will receive the prize. But we'll take this time to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in for another Hump Day Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
With Spit That Sauce, DAT Sauce. Tell your mama, tell your friends, tell your daddy, tell your auntie, cousins, cousins. Tell them about the show. If you really like the show, make sure you subscribe and support your boys. We're trying to, do some good things, and we're on our way to do some good things. We're relatively new, but any comments on the show and what we have talked about, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to have your input on the show, how we can improve the show, hit us up, let us know on the comments, and make sure you subscribe, to what's coming about. We're making moves out here, and we appreciate you. We'll really thank you for tuning in and supporting your boys.
Yes, sir. And until next time. Y'all stay cool. We out.
DJ.
Check us out. And that's a wrap for this episode of The Sauce. We hope you enjoyed the mix of sports and entertainment and everything in between. If you love what you heard, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Stay connected with us on social media for updates, hot takes, and a little extra flavor. Until next time, keep it saucy.
Another